Good afternoon, everyone. It's September 27th. It's the last Wednesday of the month, and we're having a special treat today. It's something that you don't normally see, but like we always try to do, give you some tips, tricks, and also tools to make your business go a lot easier for you. And today, we have Larry that's going to be talking about adding clickable pictures to Facebook and other things. And maybe if we get a chance, you can do help us with our PBS and adding, clickable pictures on there. If you're new and you don't know how to do that, let's see if we have time to do that. Okay. So take it away, Larry. Thanks.
Okay, thanks, Tom. So I'm not sure if everybody knows, but Facebook does not like links in your posts on Facebook. If you put a link into your post, most likely Facebook will come along and they'll put you in Facebook jail for a certain amount of time and warn you that you're not supposed to do that. So there is a way to get around that. And I'm going to share my screen and show you how to do that. Okay, so here's good old Facebook. So what I'm talking about links is if you have something like okay, so that's a link. They don't like seeing these links. Okay, that's exactly what they look like when they find a link on your website. Gives you a nasty, nasty, ugly face. So I'm going to show you how to get around this, and they won't be upset with you. So I'm going to open up. First place I'm going to go, you need to write this down, but I will put it in the chat. So it's anyimage.io. Anyimage.io. So what this is doing, it is going to make a picture into a clickable link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download a picture into this website, and it's going to change it into a clickable link. So we're going to hit Browse File, and it's going to open up my computer to
I can't see what you're doing right now. All I
okay.
see is your Facebook.
Really?
Yep.
Darn it.
We
It's
see
just the first part
a
that you brought
fireman's
up.
face melted in raging fire.
Okay, do you see the any image website?
Nope.
Just the one with your picture and the fireman's face and,
Okay, I'm going
sponsored.
to stop sharing here.
Any image, now we can see that.
Okay, great.
Yep, that's good.
All right, so it's anyimage.io.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here you're gonna either drop an image or we're gonna browse for a file. And hopefully you'll be able to see this screen.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to my pages for my images. And I'm going to do Katie Lex. And here's all my pictures for Katie Lex. And I'm going to go to Alabama Crimson Tide because everybody seems to like Alabama for some reason. I don't know why. and I'm going to pick a picture. So I'm going to double click on this picture, and it's changing things. It's downloading the picture to this website. If I scroll down, you'll see the picture that I picked. Okay. Now you can always zoom in, but if your pictures are too big, you're just going to zoom in like this. So you're not going to get the whole picture. Now, up at the top here, it has a title, a description, a destination URL, and the card size. So what I'm going to do is type this. Okay. Now, destination URL is very important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my web page that has Katie Lux Clothing on it. And I'm going to come up here. Can you see this page?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to click up here and copy the address for my web page. And then I'm going to go back to any image IO and paste it into destination URL. So this is a page I want them to go to when they click on the picture. Okay. Card size, we're going to do small. You could do large or small. I do small. And then I'm going to click finish. And it's uploading. Or it's creating the URL it goes to. So here's the URL it's going to go to right here. Okay, so we're just going to hit copy over here. Now we're going to go back to Facebook. Do you see my Facebook page?
No.
No.
Okay, for some reason it just doesn't like showing Edge. So I'm going to stop sharing again and then bring it back up. Okay, do you see it now?
Yes.
No. We don't see
Well,
Facebook. Well, we do,
yes,
but
we do.
it's all those pictures that you had originally.
Okay.
Were you going to a special page?
Yeah, I'm just going to my Facebook page.
Yeah, it's not showing your Facebook page.
Okay, how about now?
Yes, it is. That's your
Is
Facebook
that his
page.
Facebook page, guys?
That
Yes, it
is
is. Yep.
That's my Facebook page.
You see your
Yep.
cursor.
Okay. Okay, we're going to get rid of her. Okay, so I'm going to create a new post and I'm going to paste that URL in that I copied. Okay, so this is actually the picture here. It doesn't show the picture, but you'll see. Now, what I'm going to do, being this is a link up here, I need to erase this link. Okay, and then I'm going to put a post in here. Okay, of course I can't spell this morning. Okay, now I'm going to post it. Well, it didn't copy the picture, but hold on, guys. It figures it wouldn't work today. We're going to delete this, move that to trash. We're going to try it again. I think I need to go back and copy this real quick.
I noticed it's not a secured link also. I don't know if that has any bearings.
Yeah, it could be.
Having an error occur, Larry, is not necessarily bad education. I wouldn't be
Right.
so blindsided when it comes my time to be doing this. Like, okay, I watched this happen to Larry. What did he do?
Right. Okay, so we're going to go back. Well, anyway, this is what it's going to look like on your Facebook page. I'm just trying to see if I can get this done correctly. Well, anyway, that's the way it's supposed to look. But when you put this in, it's going to put that picture on it, and you'll be able to click on it. I'll show you a different way here. Give me just a second here. So if you don't use the web page to do it with, in other words, you don't have to use the any image to get across the picture. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to your website, find the page that you want it to go to, and your first picture on your web page is the one it's always going to be using. So what you're going to do is you're just going to click, copy your link here to your page. You're going to go back to Facebook.
Larry, are you supposed to be sharing or showing us what you were just talking about previous to right
Well,
now?
yeah, and every time I go to another page, you're not able to see it for some reason. It's not
It does the
sharing
same
my
thing
full
to me.
screen.
It's Zoom.
Yeah. Okay, so what I did is I went back to my PBS, and I don't know if you're able to see this, but you're going to copy the link that's in your address bar. In other words, like my 5e47.com/activewear, that takes you to my Katie Lux page. So I'm going to come back here to Facebook and paste that in here instead and see what happens here.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you're just going to you're going to actually come up here, erase your link, and put in your post. Okay, I'm going to post it. Okay, so here is my link. Now you see there's no actual physical link in here. All you see is the picture. Now all you have to do is click on the picture or on any part of this, and what it's going to do is going to take me back to my web page. Okay, so do you see where it took me back to the web page?
Yes.
Yes. So it sort of looks like you were just following the normal procedure of posting on Facebook, except for when you post a link on Facebook, it's not allowed. So that was really cool that when you deleted it, it still left the link, but it changed it to, the image we're looking at, right? Is that what you're showing
Right.
us? But
Exactly.
did I miss something? How did you do that? It was like magic?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop share and then start share again with my web page. Okay, so here's my web page. Okay, that I want them to go to. Okay, I'm actually going to do a different one. Let's see if we can do. So this is a relatively new one that we did. So healing balm for tattoos. I did everything about meal about tattoos. Okay, so up here at the top is your address bar. Okay, and it shows your address for this page. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to copy that. And I'm going to have to stop sharing again. And then start sharing again on my Facebook page. Okay. I'm going to paste that URL into the post. And hopefully it's going to work. Take this out. I don't think it's going to work, but it's funny. I tested this and like hundreds of times to make sure it's going to work. And of course, now that we're on Zoom, it's not working.
That's
Don't
how
you
it
love
usually
it?
goes, right? So you didn't
Okay.
do anything. Oh, it showed up there though,
Yeah,
right?
it did show
Yeah.
up. Yep, it showed up.
So you didn't do anything special than normal, right? I mean, just the normal way that we would post our
Yeah,
link.
Yeah, this is probably the easiest way to do it, is just copy your web page, the address to your web page and paste it into
Awesome. We just
Facebook.
never thought of it, right? Just never thought of it.
Yeah. So what you want to do, here you're pasting it in, but make sure that this part is deleted. Okay. If you don't delete it, then Facebook is going to come along and probably put you in Facebook jail. And you don't want to do that because that's probably going to be for 2 weeks or so. So you never, ever want to show a physical link in your posts. Okay. So here's this link for my mail. You just click on it and it goes to your page. Okay. Okay, now Tom was talking about actually, he asked a question about the links on your actual page. So what I'm going to do, hopefully you'll be able to see this. Give me just a sec here. Okay, so here's my web page. Oops. No, there's not my web page. I'm not sharing. Okay, so here's my web page. And Tom, you were talking about putting the link
Correct.
on this picture.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what you need to do is, if you have links already on the page, we're going to go up here and edit page. Okay, this picture already has a link on it, but I'll erase it here. Okay, so I have a link right here. It says Healing Balm. I'm going to click on it. And this is my link right here, the YOKOBR.site. So what I want to do is I want to copy that. I'm going to hit edit, and then Control A will highlight the whole thing, and then Control C to copy. Okay, then I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to click on the picture. I'm going to click on the Insert Link button, which is right here. And I'm going to Control V to paste it. Now, we do have this little down arrow here that says Link Settings. I'm going to click on that. And there's a little switch here, which is normally in this position. If you leave it in this position, it's going to open the link on this same page or on the same tab. If you click on it, it's going to open it in a different tab. Okay, and then once that's set, you're going to hit this reverse arrow, which means apply. Click that, and now the link, the picture has the link on it. It's still there. So what we're going to do is we're going to update this. And then we're going to view the page. Going to scroll down and we'll click on the picture. And it will go to the affiliate page for that particular item. Okay, so there's your affiliate.
You want to make sure to put your alt text every time we do that though, correct?
Yeah, of course, you're still doing the normal with the picture.
Perfect. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So just to do that, we're going to come down here, click on the picture. Over here is your alternate text. And what is my key phrase? We're going to take key phrase, copy that, paste in there. And just to be ADA compliant, which means American with Disabilities Act, I'm going to put okay, and then we're going to update that. So when they hover their mouse over the picture, it will tell them what it is, what that picture is about.
Sometimes that's good also when you're having technical difficulties on your computer. And the pictures don't show up for whatever reason, you can still see the alternate text.
Right, exactly. Okay, that's pretty much it on the, cancel that, update that. On the pictures on Facebook. One thing for the new people that are watching this video, I'm going to go to, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to my Skype and I'm going to our group and I'm going to click on the last episode that we did.
No, we cannot see your screen.
Last training.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh,
See that now. Yep.
Can you see it? Can you see Tom?
Yes. Yes.
yes.
He's playing YouTube.
Okay.
Oh,
So just for the new people, you want to come to Tom's YouTube page and you want to hit subscribe. Okay, the reason I say that is Tom has quite a few videos here of all of our Wednesday trainings. So if you want to go back and look at them, you'll be able to catch up with a lot of things that we've taught about. Okay. So I also have, of course, Rory's page, Brain Food Ambassador, DTC Ambassador, Home of Tanya, and Stacy Southford. Stacy puts out a lot of videos, so
Mhm.
you can actually see her videos too. Okay, so that's basically all I have for today. Did you guys want to talk about the Vivo?
Actually, I wanted to just quickly say for the people that are into doing the Trellos, the V marketing, just a quickie to remind you that when you do the 3 text and the email, instead of putting everything in there, all the text or all the emails, just send 3 texts and email after you've done that. And that'll save a lot of space in Trello. Just wanted to remind you of that.
Yeah, thanks for that reminder, Tom.
You're welcome.
Can that be
Yeah.
set up like one of the texts you're posting?
What was that?
Can that short message be set up like one of the texts you're posting so you don't have to type it each time?
That
Oh,
is to be
definitely.
put into your Trello card, right? So what I do is I use my WordPress. My Word document, Microsoft Word, and I just put it in there and then highlight it and then just copy and paste back and forth in the different Trello cards. I didn't answer your question, did I?
You can use Google Doc as well.
You were shaking your head. No, Russell.
I tried really hard to get 365 from Microsoft. It
Oh,
sent
don't
me
get 365.
No,
You don't need that now.
$200.
Yes.
You can get free download 2010.
Or you can also get Open Office. I've shared the link before. Honestly, Open Office works very much like Microsoft, and it's free, and it
Yeah,
works very well.
right.
It is a big, and as well. Also, I mean, a lot of us are using the Google Docs as well, and using Google Docs, they're accessible anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Libre is also another open source.
Yeah, Libre is also another one, another open source one. Yeah.
I
use a
had
Google
one,
Doc.
and every
Use-
time I used it, my computer would jam it up and make me have to lose everything I had done.
Using what?
Don't
shouldn't
spend
do
the
that.
money. Use Google Docs.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay,
Worst case.
Google Docs.
Honestly,
They're,
it is like
they're
yeah.
free.
Yep.
There's a lot of free
Always.
programs for everything that we do this.
Honestly,
just,
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you'll notice, Rory. There are some things that you needed to pay for, but most of the stuff Rory has us using are free of charge because he understands. He was there, so he understands what it's like. So he always gives us this opportunities to use stuff that doesn't cost anything.
yeah, when you're first starting off, there really isn't any need to buy or upgrade everything until you get a bunch of students underneath you and you're, messaging them or really going deep into making new pages and everything. Right now, just go at a steady pace. And as far as Microsoft goes, we just named, 3 different ways that you can get that for free. You don't have to download the whole suite. Just download. And then, of course, you got Notepad too, which is part of your computer system also. But that's just text. You can't format anything on that. But you go to, Microsoft Word online, download, and you can download, like I said, 2010, I think 2012 are free to download just the Word. Then it won't boggle up your whole system with a lot of data that you don't need. Like you won't need PowerPoint, you won't need Excel unless you want it.
You can get all those in Google Docs for free. It's the same format.
Mm-hmm.
And the advantage of that
Google
as well
Docs, I'll
is
go
that-
there.
the advantage of Google Docs as well is that anywhere you have access to your email, you have access to your Google Docs. Honestly. And I know some people going, well, it's online, so there's only so much space. 15 gigs is a lot of space of just documents and pictures.
Did that help you out, Russell? Or
Yes,
any
and
other
thank
questions?
you all very much.
Okay. You're a good man. Asking any questions all the time helps us all out.
I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Go for it.
Go ahead, Wendy.
Have you ever filled up your computer with information to where you can't load anymore? To where it fills up
Yes.
the whole hard
Oh, yeah.
drive?
Yep.
All the time.
So what do you do?
You have to upgrade.
Go back and
Oh,
well, yeah, you can upgrade, okay, but that's going to cost you money.
Yeah.
Go back and look at the programs that you absolutely don't need. I had to do that. I had Hit Film Express, which took up 3 or 4 gigabytes worth of data, worth of space on my computer. And I just, being that you can edit your YouTube videos right in YouTube, you don't need Hit Film Express. So I deleted it. That cleared up 4 gigabytes worth of data on my computer. Don't erase stuff that's essential to your computer, but look at some of the programs that you just don't absolutely need and get rid of them. That's the only way you can open up space on your C drive, which is where all new programs go to.
You could also.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead, Donna.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were finished. Go ahead.
There is a way that you can allocate more space. Say, for example, you have a C drive and a D drive.
Mm-hmm.
There's a way you can allocate more space into your C drive and take it from the D drive.
Okay.
It's a complicated process. I would not try it on my own. Get somebody that really knows what they're doing.
Okay, so do you recommend having a personal computer and then a business computer?
It's
Because
possible 100%.
my personal
Honestly,
computer, I fill it up all the time with pictures and whatever, I download my pictures off my
yeah,
phone.
that takes up a lot of data. Pictures and videos are the worst for sucking up data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
can
the
also get an
situation.
external drive.
Yeah, I
and
have an
save-
external drive.
Save that to an external drive.
Right.
And
That's what I
delete it
do.
from your computer.
the
Yeah,
reason why I say, if at all possible, you want to have a business computer and a home computer is because it's also in the mindset. So if you have a business computer and it's okay, this is my business computer, you're going to be more in the right mindset and you're going to get more work done. Unfortunately, now I don't have that. I mean, I have both are the same. So I'm really working on getting a business computer so that when I'm sitting down working on my business computer, I'm in that mindset of getting the business done. So if at all possible, I would say absolutely.
So how would you separate all that? Because your Microsoft, I use Microsoft, and I'm learning Google. So, but it all combines it together. One computer goes to the next computer to your phone. How do you separate all that?
You just have to
So-
separate it from your main computer.
So don't do this. What is it? Sharing or syncing or whatever?
Yeah, well, if the other computers don't have a D drive, it's not going to share to it. But your best thing to do, which of course, like was mentioned, is to get a backup drive. Like I have a 4 terabyte backup drive. But you're just starting off, Wendy. So what
Well, I'm
you wanna
already
do?
confused. So
Yeah.
I mean,
But just remember that you want to separate your pictures and your videos. If you can get a small backup drive, you just plug it in the USB port into your main drive computer. It'll come up on the computers saying F drive, for example.
yeah, I
Then
have
you
one of
just
those.
drag your pictures into that.
Mhm. I have one of those.
I have hardly anything on my C drive. I try to keep that for the main system. And then everything I do for the business is on my backup and up in, like Donna was saying, in my drive, the Google Drive.
Okay, because I have a laptop and a desktop.
Mhm.
So if I use my laptop as business because it's updated to Windows 11, and I can't update my desktop because it doesn't work that way. It doesn't have, it's something's missing. So if I just use my laptop as my business, that would work, and just not have them sync together. Correct?
Right.
If they're not
Okay.
synced together, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
essentially.
Because
But,
I
you
get
know,
on my computer and I get lost.
you know, like Larry was saying, if you want to delete some of the software that you downloaded a long time ago that you're not using, for example, or you really don't, you know, really don't need, don't forget, you got to uninstall it, not
Right.
just like delete.
Right.
So,
Right. Right. Okay. Thank you.
yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. Thank you. Was there anything else in particular, Donna, that you wanted to cover?
No, I'd say open it up to questions right now. See what else they have.
Okay.
Anybody have
That's-
any questions that we can help you with?
Yeah, I do.
Go
Go
for it,
for it.
Dave.
Hi, David.
Going back to where you were putting the pictures on Facebook, you was talking about they didn't want any links on it, but yet on your picture it had your website on it,
It's
and
not
I
a click.
noticed
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. That's fine, because if they try to click on it, it'll still go to the web page that it's meant to go to.
Their scanners don't pick it up if it's a
Right.
picture.
Right.
Okay,
It's just
All right.
picking it up as a picture and not a link.
okay, thank you.
Good
Regina?
question.
It's not a question. It's something that I came across the other day when I was modifying my pages. In the videos, how Rory shows you when you're modifying like education and career development and all things education and career development. I modified my education and career development page first, and then I was transferring the information over to my all things.
Mm-hmm.
When I put it through the Doppler checker AI, it was showing my all things education and career development was AI, knowing good well I'm the one that wrote it. So what I had to do is I had to go back and erase the whole page and start completely over where it wouldn't show that.
But your original page was good?
Yes,
The category you're talking about.
yes.
Then if you just copy it, you know, go to code editor and copy it and put it in all things education, it shouldn't be any different at all.
I did that and it was still throwing up. I had to erase everything.
She had
That
to
whole page.
get rid of, evidently there was something in the formatting of the page that was saying it was AI.
Yes.
And she actually wrote it.
Regina,
It was
Interesting.
weird.
Huh?
do you have Google AdSense yet?
No. I'm still working on my stuff.
Okay. The reason I ask is if you copy over one of your category page to all things category page, Google AdSense is going to come back and say you have duplicate content. So let me show you. I'm going to share my screen again.
Well, in the
And-
video, that's how Larry shows to do it. And then Rory shows how to do it. And you just change your key phrase and your description on your pictures.
When Rory made that video, Google didn't care whether you had duplicate content such as that. Now they do.
That was during the marathon in May.
Okay. Well,
Still,
Go-
sometimes he misses AdSense points for us. So
Yeah.
it doesn't happen very often, but it does happen sometimes. Just these guys have, I would say Larry and Laura and Kim have the up-to-date information on AdSense. So I would take what they say to heart.
Okay.
so you can have the headers in your all things page the same as in your regular page, category page, but just make sure that your descriptions are changed a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Wow, this could be the reason why like 8 of students of mine just all were refused, possibly, right? If it was only for value, like
Yep.
what is it? What do they say? Skimmed content or whatever they say. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right.
And I thank you for that information. So just the information in between the title and the call to action on each of them, just change them a little bit from the regular category to the all things category, right?
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Got it. Thank you. Learn something new every day.
Yep. That's why we're all here.
That's right.
Is everybody else moving along okay? You know, especially, you know, with the new people that are here. Any questions on modifying your pages like we just had? Finding different tools within the page. You know, there's a browse all. If you can't find something, you click on that and it'll go show you all the extra tools that you have on the left-hand side.
Everybody using their tracker so you don't get lost out there in video land. That helps a lot, doesn't it, Russ?
It really does. And
Yeah,
it also helps your instructor to know where you're at.
It does. Yep.
yeah. So now you have 3 areas that you keep an eye on. The websites, the RRR247/RRR, then the RRR247.com/episode-8, and the tracker. And with the 3 of those in front of you all the time, you shouldn't get lost and you should be able to move at your own pace without having to always ask your instructor, what do I do next? But you always want them to check out what you're doing anyway, you know. But they'll be able to see it when you use the tracker, and they'll also be able to see it that way. But, you know, if you want to contact your instructor all the time, don't wait for them to contact you. In Skype, which happens to me, I mean, we can't, you know, we're here to
Can't
help
keep
you,
up.
but we
Yeah.
don't have the time to go to each individual people and say, where are you today? Did you do this? Did you do that? You know,
Yeah.
have the courtesy of, I mean, getting back to us so we can help you if there's any question. That's why we're on Skype, because we can share our screens and help you do what you know need to have done. So don't be afraid to ask questions, and please tell us where you are in your progress. Okay, so we can make note of it and know what to expect from you next, and you'll also know what to expect from yourself next.
Also, don't sign up for anything unless you talk to your instructor first. Don't
OMG.
pay for anything,
Please.
because that, and I hope every instructor is telling their students that as well. Pass it along, guys, because
Yep, for sure.
we've had
Yeah.
numerous people sign up with the wrong links, and really there's nothing we can do about it. They're just out of luck.
Yeah. For
and
example, the
just-
CND or, you know, RAM. I always say
Right,
REM.
Just to add what Tom was saying, you know, just if you can just reach out to your instructor, just remember, you know, everybody has one instructor, but all the instructors have like some, I mean, up to 100 or more students. So it's much easier for you to reach out to your instructor than your instructor to reach out to you all the time. No.
Exactly.
Donna, I have a question for you. At
Shoot.
one time, Rory had let us download the audiobook with
Yes.
a password where it didn't cost anything.
Yes.
Mhm.
Is that still in effect?
Yes. If you go to the rrr247.com/the-flow. I think it's the second email, and you can find all the instructions for that there. And pass that
And
along to your students, your BRTs as well.
that link though, the password, so how it works, I mean, like, I had this happen with one of my students, is that where she went and downloaded the audiobook and then tried to do it again. Like, so I think the audio download only allows 3 downloads per email.
Yeah, the link is limited, so they can't download it to, 10 million times. So
Rory had told me at one time it only worked once per
Yeah.
email.
Maybe it's only because because my student just last week or 2 weeks ago, she went and downloaded it, and then it said and then it said, okay, you have 2 downloads left or something like that.
Really? I
Well,
have
maybe
the,
he
I have,
updated it.
I have the link on my email page along with, the email that you send to the people. I have it on there. Not only can they get the book for free by going to the website, I have it where they can get the PDF, clicking on the link, and underneath that I have where they can actually click on the audio. There's no limits to that I've ever come across.
Wait. So where do you have it?
Which
the
I could
audiobook
put in
available?
here, but I'm sharing right now. I mean, I'm recording.
It's on.
Tell me again. Where did you say you have the audiobook? Where
It's
unlimited?
rrr247.com/the-flow.
Right.
So Donnie,
And
you're
you have
saying
to
when you
look
go
down
there
to the second email.
and it actually gives you the link to just click on and you get the audio. You don't have to go to Marketing
gives
is
you the-
Freedom.
It
Is that
gives
what
you
you're
the
saying?
link and the pass and the code. So
Yeah.
I usually give them a PDF version of the Marketing is Freedom, and then I put the directions for the free audio version as well in an email.
Yeah. So to get the audio version, they have to go to Marketing is Freedom. They have to add it to cart and then enter the coupon code. There's really
Yes.
I don't believe there's any way around that.
And tell them that you go all the way to the very end of the checkout. It looks like it's going to charge them, but then at the very, very end, they put the coupon code in and it goes to 0. Some people quit doing it because they think they're going to get charged, but they have to be told that it's at the very, very end where the coupon code goes in.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you haven't read through the flow on that page, you need to go back because he changes things so much that there's a lot of stuff there that you need to catch up on. And just like that code and stuff.
The way that he has it now is actually much easier to follow through because it's nice. This kind of points you need to reach as opposed to reading it verbatim.
Yeah.
Okay, check out the chat there. I put the link that I send out in my emails along with not only the ebook that they can get for free, but they can hear it also. It's just an MP3 that you can click on. There's no limit, and you hear it right away.
4 hours, 4.5
see it?
hours. Yep. Okay. So and so I see. So that's kind of being hosted online, right? And then you're able to do that at no charge.
Mm-hmm. Just click on it, and it'll show you.
Yeah.
Just the audio little square.
Exactly.
And that's you just click on it, and away you go.
And there's also an option once they do that, if you actually click on the little dots there, it gives them the option to download it.
I guess.
Yep.
Haven't looked at that.
That's
Yeah,
the
it works.
K in me.
That's what it says.
Yep.
That's the K in me. I always look at that stuff.
Hey, Tom or Joel, can I ask a quick question?
Yes, go ahead.
So on my Healing Balm page, I had added a short video that I did in Canva. And I noticed that if I share the link, like on WhatsApp, I try to open the link. Instead of pulling up the page, it's saying, it's giving me a message to accept, do I want to download a .gz file.
So it's zipping it. So it's making it a zip file.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you guys run into that problem, and do you know how to fix that?
And is that the Canva file that is trying to do that with, or is that your PBS?
Well, I'm suspecting it's the PBS, and it's random. It doesn't happen all the time. So like I just got on WhatsApp on my cell phone,
right,
and I pulled up the site on one of the WhatsApp messages I sent to myself, and I was able to pull it up the first time. Then I clicked on another one that I sent to myself, and it came up with the .gz download thing.
And now the one that came up with the .gz download, are those pages that have the videos you made in Canva?
Yeah, it's the same page.
Because I'm wondering if maybe has something to do with the video from Canva that's causing that. So if you go to your PBS on your phone without going to WhatsApp, are you able to open it up?
No, it does the same thing.
So it definitely has something to do with the Canva video.
Yeah.
Now, was it you, Tom, that taught us how to make the Canva videos? It was, right? When you make the Canva video, what extension does it make it? Do you know?
It's an MP4.
Is it MP4?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, I don't want to hold up the meeting. I can probably get to you offline.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'll have to have a look to see if I can figure that out. Interesting.
Okay. All right.
Thanks for bringing that to our attention.
That's an interesting question, though, to get the answers to and bring
sure.
back to the group.
Yep.
Yes, sure.
See what we can do.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe you can do that for us for next week, Len.
Are you volunteering?
Yeah, you guys are welcome to share with us too,
Absolutely.
You know, we learn from each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
hey, Tom.
anytime anybody has something that they've found, please come and share it. Let Tom or the group, any of the guys know so they can fit you in. We'd appreciate.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on and updates of everything. So if you know of something that you think the rest of us haven't gotten a hold of, yeah, please bring it to our attention. Yes, Larry?
I know you put out the questionnaire in the evolution chat, but could you separate the part that has the questionnaire versus the
rest of it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in with, because when people see your updated announcement,
yeah, a lot of information.
Most people only go to where the link is for the Zoom chat. At the very bottom is where you put out that form. Could you separate that from your announcement and put it in evolution chat? Because most people don't scroll all the way down to the bottom of your announcement. So if you could separate it out, more people will click on it and say, oh, here's where I can ask questions.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
We get it running. So is anyone else any other question before we close off here?
Rebecca.
Oh, look.
Okay. It also applies for a lot of, some of my students. And some of them still they're not citizens yet, right? So they don't have a social security. Now to get Google AdSense, can they use they have a number. Can they use that? Or can they use it like their number, identification number from their country? Not
When
the
you-
social security.
When you apply for Google AdSense, it asks you for the country, correct? The country that you're from.
I imagine.
Yeah, I think so. So
That would,
So then they'd add that country's code,
yeah, and
but then what
whatever,
if-
mhm.
what their number is for that country.
But what if they are here and they're applying for citizenship and they still don't have the social security number, but they have another number?
Well, they have to enter something that can be checked. So if they don't, then it's going to be invalid. And that'll mess them up.
Okay, so
I would think if they're here in the United States, they're still a citizen of like Mexico, and they would just use the number that they have in Mexico. And if Google, or once they get their citizenship, they can always change that.
Mhm. Yeah, I'd agree.
Good job,
still there?
guys. Good meeting.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you. Yep.
Okay,
Thanks, Larry.
then.
That was a great training today, Larry. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you,
Everybody
Doc.
have a great day.
Okay, thank you everybody for coming. See you again next week. Same time, same station.
Thank you. You too.
Thank
Thank you.
Bye.
Keep smiling. Hey, guys.